Whoops.
Oh,
Starting the stream now.
Okay.
Wow.
that's a 26.
That hits.
Okay.
Sorry to the stream. I'm just starting to record this now. Whoopsie daisies.
Got his arm off. Damn it.
I'm not getting great with these. 19. And then it is 46. Like, wow. 2d6, right? No, 2d4. That's 8. Ooh! That makes it a 35 damage.
Yeah. As you slam this in the back of Justice's back, he's going to look back at you and he's going to say, "Your life is folly, Hector. It is time for you to finally die."
He just shrugs.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
He's going to use his legendary action on you.
Fair, you know, I haven't got hit yet, so fair.
Make a con save again.
Am I still in the range of,
Nope. The barrier of Brand's thing is here.
Yeah. 20. No, I think it's 3. 19?
You pass. He tries to sear your eyes out again, but this time your eyes will glow back as his spell is muted. And he's going to look at you and he's going to say, "How?"
Maybe a little bit of the old me is still right there.
Then he's gonna just yell. He's angry. As we move into the next of the initiative order. It is Brand's turn.
Okay, good. I just came back with a soda.
Soda pop.
Okay. Nothing's really affected the king yet, right?
No. He's still doing fine.
Okay.
He's holding up pretty good.
I do look like anything. Really? Oh, this might help? Let me just double check. Need to check what the spell does. I will cast Aura of Life.
Oh, what's that do?
Basically everyone within 30 feet of me has resistance to necrotic now, and if they go to 0, basically all also have Death Ward, like a miniature Death Ward.
Wow.
Hit point can't be reduced. In addition, non-hostile living creature regains 1 hit point when it starts its turn in the aura with 0 hit points. So now nothing will die where I stand. And that will be my turn.
Alright. The angels hear that nothing will die while you stand, so they'll make sure you don't stand. Now, on your turn, Severus is going to use...
As I get up, I also get up.
Yeah,
We
Did
both
Griffin get
up.
up? Your
Yeah.
Griffin reminder is...
It's not a Griffin, it's Periton, but yes.
Yes, sorry. Brain auto deflects to Griffin. Your Periton is deafened and blinded for 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
So, Bob and... Oh. Severus is going to use his action. He's going to take his scary green sword, and he's going to lift it up, and he is going to cast Dominate Monster again on this one in front of him. He is going to say, kneel! As I think he actually maybe gets somebody this time. Was it a charisma saving throw? It's a wisdom saving throw. That is a fail by the Empyrean. He's going to smile as his green eyes are going to be placed onto the Empyrean. And that's going to bring us to Severus's actual turn. Where he is going to lift up his hand. When he does so, he is going to say, dance. And you're going to watch as this Empyrean moves over here and is going to smack this boy. Boom, 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 boom. Why did it take me to Andrew's chat? Andrew, you're not my dice roller.
You don't know.
He's going to hit, just barely, as he's going to deal a lot of damage. Yeah, it's okay damage. That is going to not be his turn, as he is going to go over to you, Melinda. He's going to reach down and with his action, he is going to do something very, very scary and very, very powerful. And it's going to fail. As he attempts to upcast Dispel Magic on you to remove the effects of the... Oh, wait, no, that's for the plane thing. No, he casts Dispel Magic at 8th level, and he's going to remove the blindness, deafness effects from you, but you are still currently stunned. But you can now hear and see again.
You know, in combat time, she probably wasn't deaf and blind for very long, but it was still very scary.
Oh, yeah. Easily a death moment. Is it Reggie's turn?
Okay, awesome. I'm popping out of the ethereal plane 10 feet away, so I'm popping out here. I'm gonna move. So I'm gonna go. Pew, pew. So I'm behind our good Naffle Schnee friend here. And I'm just gonna kind of be saying to myself, wow, this is just alright, I'm gonna reach in my bag, open a V8 Energy orange pineapple drink, take a quick sip of that, and then
Gotta stay hydrated.
I have a couple options here. Do I get the idea, Ty, from all of our preparation, all of our stuff? You know what? No. I know what I'm gonna do. I reach into my bag. I pull out this what looks like a tuning fork, made out of this kind of like blackish iron material. And I'm gonna kind of shake my head a little bit and say, "Well, it looks like I don't know for sure what's gonna happen, but it looks like we're in a little bit of a deficit, and I can't do much against these people. So maybe it's time for some backup, maybe." And I'm gonna cast Plane Shift on myself. And I'm gonna go to the Iron Jail or the Iron Prison, where the jailer is from.
Yeah.
The guy we fought.
Yeah.
Oh.
All those years ago. The year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna Plane Shift there.
1 second. Let me just give me a second. Then do this.
Oh, hey, this place. I remember this place. Sweet.
I don't know if I have the jailer anymore. This is gonna be the jailer
Sweet.
because I still
Awesome.
have him in here. I think I removed the token for the other guy.
Yeah, I pop in here to this guy. Hello. Don't know if you remember me. I killed you, I think, or at least I sent you here. But we're kind of dealing with a problem. You see, we got a lot of angels up there who are trying to take over the world. You know angels. Kind of shitty. You know them. They're not great. Kind of bad all around. And I know you may not like me, but I can't imagine you really like angels or knowing that they're going to be in charge. So, I'm here to bring you and maybe 7 of your friends to fight these angels. And you can come here and you can do whatever the heck you want. And then you can stay, you know? I don't really care. Do whatever you want to do. But there are some angels. And we could use some help. And you don't have to offer it. But I figure, even if torturing me and killing me is something you want to do, I figure maybe you want to be out more than not be out. So, we don't have a lot of time. So, if you could make your decision within the next 6 to 12 seconds, that would be great.
They look at you. They pull off their mask, and you see this long, goopy, black, kind of goo-like face and just a mouth with an eye that kind of bubbles along the tongue and kind of drips down into the goo. And as his tongue kind of lifts up and he presses it to his lips, he says, "Yes."
Yeah? Alright, great. I'm gonna inspire the jailer as a bonus action. So he gets a D12 inspiration, but that's gonna be it for my turn since I can't Plane Shift again until my next turn. But that's Reggie.
We're gonna do this.
Now we have 2 jailers.
And I am currently gone.
So as you ask him, you're gonna watch as he disappears right in the blink of an eye from in front of you. And behind him, you saw a bunch of these large goopy boys that looked like they were kind of like overfilled with some kind of like goo. They kind of like those boomers from Left 4 Dead. And he's going to bring them all in here. Not next to that demon. He doesn't want to kill the demon.
Good.
He is going to bring them all down, and he is going to, with a smile, with this long, kind of goopy, tongue-eyed mouth, he's going to say, "Your friend that killed me says hello." And then all of them are going to get exploded. It's going to be in a 15-foot range. Sorry about you two. You guys are gonna make deck saves.
Well, that's
They make deck
Well,
save.
if I don't pass, if it's a deck save, then I can do an evasion.
You actually make 2 deck saves, Tyler. Andrew, you'll also be making a deck save. You'll be making 2 deck saves, Andrew.
Yep. I've just been muted because of my food. I didn't want the
have to
chewing to
make a dex
come
save?
through.
Does a 19 pass?
19 passes. You take half.
Do I have to make a deck save?
No, you're not. You're not within 15 feet.
So both of these plus 10, 19
Sure.
and 21.
Those both pass. You'll take half from your 2.
I will take no damage because remember, rogue.
Yes. You take no damage as you're able to kind of dash out of the way.
A 10 and a 6.
All right, you fail both.
Not fun.
Owie.
So Andrew, you're going to take. You're going to take 63 damage as these
Mhm.
boys are going to explode in an acidity burst. Marty, you're going to take 20 damage, already cut in half, from the save, and then you can cut it in half again, I think, with your rage, right?
I think so. Well, yeah.
Because it's acid. But these big boys are going to be... They're not very dexterous. So
I am
let's-
out of my wild shape.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Sorry,
5,
Felix.
6, 7, 8.
It
Uh,
happens.
They're gonna make. All of them fail except for one of them passes one of them. Reggie, this was the best attack you could have done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't got anything else. It's not charming.
So they all take. So we're gonna roll. One of them is gonna take 85 damage.
What the fuck? All right.
Another one is going to take 119 damage.
Ooh.
And then the last one is going to take 81 damage. As these bursts of energy go off, the jailer, using his legendary action, is going to... I have to get his stat block really quick. He was a CR. There we go. He is going to hold his cool jailer weapon that totally looks like a thing from something. And he's going to make an attack up against one of these big angel boys. Which I keep putting the dice away for some reason. Also, this is totally the wrong music for this. It was mostly supposed to be silly because Reggie just dipped in the middle of a battle and hung out with
Reggie's a very likable guy. It's
Yeah.
literally one of the penalties. Penalties and bonuses he got from the cards.
It's just too likable.
He gets a
He's just too
20.
likable.
He gets a 24. So our boy, this big boy up here, is going to be poisoned,
Oh, sweet.
as he's gonna have.
Already knocked prone. That boy is just.
What's a good poison icon? Here we go. Poisoned. He's knocked prone, restrained, poisoned. Actually, he's not restrained or knocked. He is knocked prone, but he's no longer restrained. Because Andrew isn't a giant gator anymore. Or giant lizard.
Sweet.
Gator. He's a gator.
Oh, wait. Hang on. I forgot. 1d20. Oop, that's what I wanted to do. 20. At the end of my turn, I pop back into the ethereal plane in hell. So, I'm also.
I don't
in
think
hell
there
on
is
the
an
ethereal
ethereal plane in hell. Is that how that works?
Yeah, the ethereal plane's everywhere, I think.
Yeah, the ethereal. You know how like when Frodo puts in the ring, he's
Yeah.
like almost invisible. That's more so he's in like the ethereal plane, so he can't be physically affected by things unless they're also in the ethereal plane.
Sounds like fun.
It's like Ghost Realm, basically.
Heck yeah.
So every place has an ethereal plane, unless stated otherwise.
Do you have my little misties? There we go.
It is now Loranius's turn.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to crawl into this guy's chest.
All right. What are you gonna do in there?
I just want to get my little grubby fingers in between his helmet and his chest plate, and just try to get a little gap in between it, and then I'm just gonna crawl in there and get all snug.
All right, you're inside of his armor. You're in his chest plate.
Oh, cool.
What are you gonna do in there?
I wasn't expecting it to be that easy.
Yeah, he's just made out of mist, so it's pretty easy.
I think I'd get this far.
I said that like 2 sessions ago.
I guess I'm gonna try to pull his head into his chest.
Make an athletics check.
Okay. Do I get advantage?
Yeah, you're inside of him.
And I think if you're still raging.
Yeah,
Did you
anyways.
take damage? Yes, you
I
did.
did.
You are still raging.
29.
Yeah. You grab up on the underneath of his helmet, and you begin to bend and crumple it in and pull it in towards his chest. As you do, he's going to look at you and he's going to say, "Wrong choice."
Do I still have an attack, or was that my whole attack action?
I think we said like grappling. You can
That was
Okay.
not a grapple. That was ripping his head into his body.
Yeah,
I'm gonna draw the line with
that's
that.
why I was gonna headbutt him, but that is valid. I'll just spit at him and do second wind.
All right. You can roll your second wind. Is that your turn?
Yes.
He is going to use his legendary action.
Okay. Well, I'm spooked. I spit at him again.
I just got to read something really quick.
That is concerning.
Can you make a con saving throw for me? As he's going to, inside of his own body, you're going to watch as his helm begins to glow, and inside of his eyes, you're going to see the many years of your past life and future life moving forward like a movie picture.
17 plus 5.
You fail.
Is it 17 plus? Do I get a plus 5?
Yes.
Say 23 fails.
Yep.
22. Oh shit.
Wait. Let me look again. Give me 1 second. Yes, it fails. Where did it go? Give me 2 seconds. Oh, so as you watch as your life begins to tick forward, you can watch as your body begins to shift. You can watch your skin and your eyes and everything like that begin to grow darker and older. As you're going to take some damage. How much health do you have?
48.
Huh?
48.
That's going to be 89 necrotic. Cut in half would be... How much? That would be 45.
44 or 45.
45. You're still
Yeah. By
conscious?
3? Yeah.
As you look down at yourself, you can see you've aged what looks like 50 years. As you cast Time Ravage on you.
Ah. Anybody got a counter spell?
I do not.
You currently have...
Wait, does he have 2 9th level spell slots?
Mhm.
Linda has removed curse, but
'Cause he casted Power Word Heal and Time Ravage.
Is the big boss. That's also all he has now.
You should have
He's
tried
used his
better.
ace.
Just a hair off, you son of a bitch.
Any of his useful spell points are vamoose. What was I gonna say? He is going to say, regardless of what happens to me, you will soon be dead.
Your helmet will make a fine toilet.
And as he casts this spell, you'll watch as his body falls apart. And he's used up
shit.
the last of the magic in his form.
And a very old orc is now on the ground trying to figure out how to turn this helmet into a toilet.
Oh my god, actually, you would be very old. if
Just
you
let
were-
Oh, just do it. It's yours now.
I've already used
What more work is needed to it?
I've already used my bonus action. Need to save my bonus action next turn for it.
You'll see that his sword is still in pristine condition, however.
That and the helmet, which I will turn into a toilet.
Snow, you watch as Justice does his last bit of vengeance, casting a spell you never would have been able to cast without it, without using up the last of his form, as Justice dissipates in front of your eyes.
But his weapon is still here.
His weapon is
It's
still
mine.
here. And
It's mine.
you know exactly
I'll
what that
fucking-
means.
This shit's mine now. Rule of conquest.
Let's just put here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. This is very important. This is worth the time. Give me a second.
Give him a second.
Let's just put this right here. There you go. And then we'll put this right here. We'll put that right on, right there. There you go. How do you like that, Marty?
Absolutely love it.
I get worried for a second that like he's gonna come back through those items.
No.
No, you don't see. I took over. I am justice now. That's why I have.
Justice now.
That's why I have the accent.
All right. So now you can move those with you now. So whenever you want to move, you just highlight everything.
Excellent. Absolutely fucking excellent.
With that, in the initiative order, we go to legendary action. This big boy right here is gonna bring his down on. Oh, by the way, all these boomers are all dead. They did their hurrah. This big boy is gonna swing his hammer down at you, Bran.
I was just drinking Coke. He has disadvantage still. I have the magical incense still on me.
Okay. Does a 19 hit you?
Just hits.
He is going to roll Can you make a con save for me?
Sure thing.
You'll also take 32 bludgeoning.
Con save, you said?
Yep.
An 11.
As he brings this hammer down, you can feel it slam against your cheek as you are stunned. I believe your aura's dropped.
Okay, my concentration. Nope, my. Should. Oh, let me check.
Because
Does
you're
stun
incapacitated.
Cancel concentration.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I think.
then my.
Well, yeah. Incapacitation cancels concentration.
It cancels concentration and also breaks auras, I believe, because auras are you have to be not.
Well, auras are
incapacitated.
concentration. Oh yeah, both. Yeah.
I meant your your paladin base auras, not the aura you casted. So as he brings this hammer down and slams it into your cheek, knocking you to the ground, dealing 32 damage, he's going to kneel with his hammer hovering over Melinda, waiting for the last little strike of necessary damage needed to wipe her off the face of the earth.
I think his aura of protection still active. It's if he's unconscious. It'll knock him. It'll stop.
Does stunned not count? Let me look.
Stunned is incapacitated, not unconscious.
So my aura still on, or?
I mean, I'm looking.
Aura of protection should be like your aura of protection or
perfect.
courage, if you have that.
I have both.
You must be conscious to grant this bonus. Okay, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
And then Aura of Courage is also about conscious. I could have swore
Yeah,
at
so-
some point they were about incapacitated, but that could just be me misremembering. I haven't played a Paladin in like 2 years now, so bad memory. Okay. It is now Haskell's turn. He is going to be looking around at all of this scary shit happening, people getting knocked out, this massive explosion of demons happening. He's going to be holding the slipper in his hand, and he's going to once again make an athletics check to try to damage it.
Oh no.
This time you're going to watch as the slipper cracks and falls into 2 parts, as he breaks it in half perfectly, and it shatters down to the ground. At this point, the world itself is dissipating in an immense pace. You can watch as dripping down from him, reality begins to turn white. As he looks at all of you, and with his final words before he disappears, he goes, "I'm sorry that everything had to go. A clean slate." And then you're going to watch as he disappears.
Melinda should have stopped him. Fudge. I made the wrong call. Oh well.
Oh, we're all dead. Great.
Wait. What?
I'm fine.
What you mean you're fine?
Sure, I'm fine. I'm in charge of hell now.
He's fine. That's great.
Oh my god, I'm so close to this thing. What the heck?
Snell, you've just watched reality disappear behind you, and it's growing quickly. This is like a beam of light skyrocketing into the sky out of this well, like an upside-down radiant fountain.
Would she know anything about like how to stop something like this?
No. No, she would not.
Okay. I need to think for a minute. She's gonna tap on the light hammer a few times, like, just like as an object interaction, I guess. Like, she's gonna knock on the hammer.
As you do, something happens when you click it. You're gonna watch as Chance kind of appears a little bit of their ethereal head out, and they're just going to go, Snow?
I think that maybe you might be better at handling this because you are Chance, and all I can do is mercy.
They're going to step from the hammer, spinning it forward, as they're going to stand on the ground in front of you, and they're going to say, I think the only chance now is if he saves us. And she's going to be looking dead over at Severus.
Snow will also look at Severus.
And she's going to hold on to you and kind of bring you close to her as she seems scared. I don't think our chances of living, though, are very high. Get it? Because it's my name? Chance?
Well, we can still at least do everything in our power. And then she'll just give a nervous look at Severus again before, wait, are they flying? Are these boys flying?
What boys?
The big boys.
No,
they're on
just
the
really
ground,
big.
right?
They're just really big.
Okay.
Yeah. The one jumped up that one time, but that was all he did.
She's gonna go over here, so leaving the Chance behind, so rip. And then she's going to realize that she left Chance over here with the light hammer and pull out her dagger to attack this dude. Does a 17 hit him?
No, because as you go to strike him, he turns and begins to run. In fear. Hey, you didn't hit his AC, but he's running away.
What? He's running on my turn?
No, he's not actually. It's his reason for you missing, and also
Oh.
he seems scared and is running away. All of them are.
Well, then she'll just like lower her dagger.
So this is not a dragon anymore.
She's gonna move over here back next to Chance. Let's see, that's.
They will not opportunity attack you.
I figured. I think we should move away from this. At least.
Oh, we're fucked.
Can you do anything? She says, looking at Severus.
He's gonna look around. And he's going to say, I don't know. I have to get Melinda out of here. You all need to run.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. Before I end my turn, she's gonna say to Chance, maybe it is best if you stay in there so I can carry you.
Okay. And you watch as they climb back into this hammer and fall back into your hand.
Cool. She's gonna use the rest of her movement to fly up in the air. 40 feet,
All right.
and then that's my turn.
Melinda, you were stunned.
Yeah. So stunned means I can't do anything, right?
Actually, you're not stunned because the end of the Imperia's turn was a while ago. Unless you got knocked out this round.
Nah.
It was the last round, wasn't it?
Was it?
Because they're at top of the order. I think you're good. I don't think you're stunned.
Okay. Cool. Can I just say for flavor, her hat is getting affected by this reality
Your hat dissipates.
warping? Wonderful. I was hoping it would like turn white, but that works too.
It gets Thanos snapped.
She like goes to grab her hat and it like turns to dust. And we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here.
Severus is going to say, "Hold on to me."
She will do just that. I'm just going to remove the status effects. She will grab on to Severus.
And he's going to say, "Just stay with me."
Always. Did you hear that? That was kind of quiet.
Yes.
Cool.
He'll smile, and then he'll frown. And then he's going to turn you around in a circle and put his back to the light. Is that your turn? Or is there anything you'd like to do?
I could... It occurs to me, I could use etherealness to, like, phase out of this reality as it's being destroyed. I could use Dimension Door to try and see if fleeing would help, but I honestly don't know if either options would even work.
I mean, I would think the plane would be...
Wait a minute. I wouldn't suppose mending the slippers would work, right? Using the
No, it's a
cantrip
magical
mending.
item.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That'd be crazy. She just uses a cantrip and she fixes the world. Do you have a plan? Because I've got some spells, but I don't know if they would work. She's asking Severus.
He's going to say, "I have a plan, but I don't know what it'll take."
What do you need something from me?
Yes. But it may take everything you have. And everything I have.
She closes her eyes and she lets out a breath. This world may be cold, but it doesn't deserve to go out like this. Whatever it takes. At any cost. As she almost seems to shake a little at this resolve. I don't know if I can go back to a normal life after this. I don't know what's beyond. If this is the end, it would have been worth it.
What's beyond is us.
She opens her eyes and she gives a sly, impish, almost devilish grin. Let's do this. As you see the full demon, she drops her human form entirely and she just goes full, revealing her true fiend form.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's her turn. I didn't take an action, but I feel like that's enough.
That was good.
She's gonna take a quick... Actually, I do have one thing I can do.
Okay.
Can she just pull a bottle? Like, she's got, like... I just remembered she has 3 health potions. She's
Yeah.
gonna grab one and just chug it.
Very dramatic. I love it. I love it. At the end of your turn, the big demon boy over here is going to also try to run. As soon as he makes contact with this white little box here, you'll watch as he begins to piece apart. The box grows larger. Next, we move on to the jailer. He is going to, aggressive as fuck, because he was invited here to kill. He is going to leap, trying to jump through this white mist stuff and like land over on the other angel that's trying to run away. You're going to watch as he hits the white, his body disappears, but his hammer that he was holding over his head just flings over top of the little muted area and kind of lands over here as he also disappears. With that, we land on the last turn of the round with Felix.
Yes, me. Oh boy. A lot's happening. The world is just erasing itself. I'm guessing because the Titans have shifted, they all died.
They're all running.
Running. Gee, I honestly don't know. I guess Felix would kind of look to like everyone else, with like a look of sheer panic, trying to figure out like what to do. I suppose he would turn into a check real fast. Does this have a? Pretty sure it does. If a creature says it has a like fly speed and then in parentheses it says hover, can it not truly fly?
So wait, Andrew, what was your hover question? I just looked stuff up about hover actually because I'm a monster.
You're good, yeah. I'm thinking of turning into an air elemental. And it mentions it has a fly speed.
I think the idea there is just that your base movement is hovering.
Well, mechanically, what hovering means is if you are knocked prone, you don't fall to the ground. You stay in the air, even if you're knocked prone while flying.
Oh, okay.
Hover just means...
All it's saying is just that, your base movement is just hovering. It's not...
But so I am still able to...
No, what it means is you just can't be knocked prone. Well, you can be, but you won't fall to the ground. That's what hovering means.
Yeah, so like when I was knocking people prone, they were falling to the ground and getting hurt.
No, I understand that. I get that. I'm just asking then, I'm still able to fly then.
Yep.
The hover is just okay. Gotcha. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Didn't mean to be curt with that. I will turn into a air elemental. To just not be in touch with the ground.
Oh,
and who am I'm gonna start picking people up, I guess like allies up, who are still like standing on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second.
Yeah, oh no.
Because at least how Felix is thinking is that like, oh, if the ground falls beneath us, then we just fall into nothing. So if we are flying, then we should be fine.
This little ball of air is gonna be you, Andrew.
Okay.
You're a cloud.
Oof.
There you go.
That's my wind noise. I'm gonna go 5, and just kind of like extend arms out to like pick people up off the ground.
All right, who are you picking up? Loranius and Snow, and
What? I'm flying.
oh, you're not picking up Snow.
Oh.
You got Loranius, and Hector's next to you.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just picking up I'm just extending my arms out to pick up whoever is.
Get your hands off him, you young whippersnapper.
Great night, old man. Yeah.
I'll have you know I'm your elder now.
Okay.
You know, technically, I was an angel at one point. So, like,
Wow,
I'm
that's...
probably your elder, now that I think about it.
I don't remember asking if you were an angel.
Is that your turn,
Also...
Andrew?
And then I think then I'll just I'll then go like a good like 15 feet into the air, and then that'll be my turn.
All right, so I got a couple of things I need to say. Everyone but Reggie, prepare some fun last words for the moment.
Oh.
It's not too bad, so just do that for me. So prepare your last words. That you would say to each other.
feel like
The end of the world.
I feel like Melinda
I am
already said
stunned,
her
so I
piece.
cannot say anything.
Wait, you're
Oh.
good to still say it. I'll let you have your last words. So that unless you just want to be stunned, destroyed.
I guess I am. I'm just stunned. So.
May I do a last thing?
You can do one last thing, yes. Everyone could pick their last thing or speech. Nick, don't worry about the stun, because it's mechanically it'll still be outside of that round when this is happening, because it's immediately going to start top of the round. It's going to be their turn. Their turns are going to end because they're going to run, so you'll have time to speak or do your last thing. We're also going to take 5 minutes for a break, so you guys can A, have time to do that, and B, I can get like water and stuff like that, and other people can get water and stuff.
Awesome.
Reggie, I have stuff planned for you when you try to plane shift back, so it'll be different for you.
Yes, I also need to check to see if I've used an 8th level spell. I don't think I did. So I should be able to plane shift.
With that, yeah, we got a 5-minute break. I'll meet you guys back here at 10:06.
Awesome.
Okay.
Bye.
Nick, I need to
Gotcha.
pick your brain real quick.
Yeah.
What would be with what would you think would be more fun for I'm kind of leaning right now towards a necromancer.
Yeah.
Because we've got a smaller party, and we've got a tank, but I think having some meat shields can help.
Scribes are always good.
Scribes is really fun, but I feel like a lot of their abilities are just spells that like they don't add a whole lot. Like the book stuff is really just like higher level stuff. The book stuff is just like clairvoyance and divination. That kind of it's just divination spells basically.
Scribes is very unique. That's what's fun about Scribes.
Yeah.
However, personally,
Yeah.
never really cared much for Scribes. I know you can change the damage type of spells and stuff.
Yeah.
But I personally think also changing damage types of spells doesn't do a whole lot unless it's very specific.
It's because especially as a wizard, I'm gonna have
fun.
a little bit of everything. For sorcerer,
And-
it's great, like with transmute spell, because they have more spells they can cast. But for a wizard, wizards have a myriad.
Yeah, it's
of
are we
damages
going to
already.
fight a white dragon? Okay, let me just
and-
prepare my certain spells.
It's literally with the wizard though too. It has to be a spell in your spell book, so you already know that spell. Like if you're turning it into a different damage type, so it's like okay, it's
And Scribes, the fun thing about Scribes is you get a talking fun companion.
yeah.
I
Like,
think
that'd be fun.
for although scribes, you could also just take all the animate dead spells and et cetera, and whatever, and have them. I think for you might have just more fun. I for some reason, something, if I was playing it, I don't know enough about your character, but if I was playing it, I do necromancy just because necromancy also gets the really good second level ability.
Yeah, the killing and healing, which is really
I'd say
cool.
is better than it's really easy to copy a spell down.
Yeah,
which like whatever.
Yeah. The only cool thing about the second level thing with scribes is you switch damage types, I think, in my opinion. Outside of in like mechanics. Having a talking book is also cool, but that's not really mechanics, you know.
Let me like really speed fast look at scribes.
I've also because the last ability, level 14, is so bad. Like you avoid all damage from a single source, you lose 3d6 spells from your spellbook for 1d6 long rests. For 1d6 long rests. And you can only use that ability once per long rest anyways. It's got so many layers of like, sure, I avoided the damage from the meteor swarm, but now I don't have all my
ink
spells.
The quill is cool.
Only go some in the scribe wizard, and then with your idea of like go some into like Eldritch Knight, maybe.
I was thinking that honestly. I don't know. I feel like
it could.
I kind of feel like, and I don't know why, I feel like I just don't want to multi-class with this character. Like, I like to be open to multi-class. I like to be open to it, but I kind of feel like just for my fun for this one, I just kind of feel like maybe my limit for myself this time will just be don't multi-class.
Manifest Mind is also not that good.
Yeah, Manifest Mind is just a clairvoyant spell, pretty much, but it lasts longer.
A clairvoyant, but you can cast spells from its range.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay.
It doesn't change too much. It's a familiar.
You can prepare some scrolls, which won't be maybe too important.
You'll cheap scrolls. Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm correct, as I'm comparing now. Necromancy.
I've also been considering Conjuration. I know Conjuration isn't that great, but it's.
I'm a bit of a sucker and a defender for Conjuration.
Okay.
I love Conjuration.
I think it's cool enough. I feel like right away
it was the original reason why I loved Creation Bard, the ability to just kind of summon a little fun thing.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking I like it because it'll fit the character being like a monsterologist, necromancer, or Conjuration too. Just because that's like, if I go necromancy, I'm focusing on the undead. And stuff like that, and then if I go into Conjuration, I'm focusing on extraplanar entities. Like,
what's funny? Well, if you do focus on
a new
just
character.
one, just a new character, right? Yeah,
I dig it.
I'm liking it. I'm also thinking I'm going to be like, I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm going to be a good guy. I don't know. Like, I don't know what our party is going to be doing. But I hope it's good enough aligned.
It's funny because in my past life, I was someone that protected the world from outer influence.
Interesting.
As a Order of the Gilded Eye.
I like it.
Watcher's Paladin.
Very nice.
So, but yeah, I'd say either of those are. Well, actually, I'd honestly say if you really wanted to. Well, you're trying to study. You're not trying to prevent.
No, I'm studying.
Trying to prevent abjuration.
I'm like a
study conjuration.
Picture Newt Scamander from Harry Potter. I'm sexy Newt Scamander is my character.
Gotcha.
Who?
Newt Scamander from Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts. You haven't seen that movie, have you?
Okay.
Oh, no.
How dare you?
No, that's the main character. I'm sorry.
How dare you imply that Newt Scamander is not sexy?
See,
I never said that.
No, that's what Nico said.
That is what I said.
No, Nikos. I also have a defense for Conjuration.
Sexier.
I have a defense for Conjuration. Okay, we're both 6th level. The big scary boss gets right in front of you, and you're like, oh shit, he has this huge melee attack. Or like, the rogue gets right in front of you, and it's like he's about to stab you, and you only have your turn. Swap places with me.
Ooh.
Think about that. Think about that.
That is pretty cool. Let me open my Conjuration tab real quick. I'm looking at wizard
These
stuff.
Big, beefy, dragonborn himbo.
Oh, okay, yeah, benign transformation or transportation. Let me see this. Ooh, that's pretty good.
I have a thing for conjuration.
That's actually pretty cool. I always thought it was just once per long rest, but I see the end part, which is not bad.
Yeah, and there's some like okay conjuration damage spells. Like Milf's Acid Arrow is pretty good.
Level 10 ability's pretty nice.
That one, yeah, you don't lose concentration even from damage. Am I correct?
Which is good.
Which is basically conjuration.
Oh, that's super good.
Except like Sleet Storm and stuff, or it being stunned.
Yep. Durable summons is not that great though. It's okay. That's like a single or hit basically extra that they can take.
It's not amazing, but yeah. I'd say though, if you want to make maybe instead more so make meat shields, you could make like one really good meat shield.
True.
With, like, conjuration.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I'm leaning towards conjuration, but I don't know enough about your character.
I think I might wait and see. I mean, we're going to be starting at level 1, so I'm going to wait and see what the party is like, and I'm going to decide.
Shoot, we will be at level 1, yeah.
So I'm going to decide what, how I like to do things based on what you all do. I think, but I think I'm going to take scribes off my list because it's cool.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's cool and it's fun, but it's not for this character.
I think Scribe so much has to get like locked in with the story of that. It's like one of the subclasses that have a built-in story.
Yeah, with the book and everything. Okay, I will look and consider different things.
Which nothing bad about subclasses with built-in stories, but
completely out of character. But I suspect one of those slippers was the Angel of Reality that we just killed.
Ooh.
Could be.
Wait. If weren't humans and stuff around before angels?
Yeah, that's the reason angels were created.
Right. So if destroying an angel would destroy the reality, that seems.
The other thing it could be is it's the angel. Well, no, Angel of Destruction doesn't seem right. Like we just released some kind of crazy energy that was contained within the slipper. I'm also just low-key thinking there's a total alternate reality where Melinda decided to stop Hegel before...
Yeah.
Hectel before he destroyed the other slipper.
Yes.
Because I was on the fence too, but I was like, I rolled low, and I really didn't think... Melinda didn't have enough motivation to stop him, because she had a strong enough conviction that like he had the right to do with the slippers as he will, because both Snow said they should be destroyed, and they were the remaining artifacts from his lover. So like, it's fine. She would have stopped him if she put 2 and 2 together and realized that slipper would have destroyed reality if it was broken. But
right.
Could have like sent a firebolt his way, or like sent Rat after him to stop him. Like, but instead she decided to keep going after the angels. But I am curious about that AU, if things had gone differently, if Melinda actually managed to stop him before he succeeded.
Are we ready?
I'm ready. I am madly curious what's going to happen next. Because I know you. You don't kill off the party like this. You make us think you're going to kill off the party, but then you have something completely unexpected happen after.
Yep.
So, you've did this in Shattered a couple times now, so I'm ready. And I'd also totally be down if this really is just how the campaign ends. Just the world ends, the end. Then it became the World of Solder.
Yeah.
Nice.
If only things weren't deleting. Nick.
Yes.
What would you like to do or say?
Okay. Finally, the injured fawn may rest. That is all I'll say.
I like that. Do you have a preferred way to like mute out of existence?
Can't really change too much because I'm stunned. So
No, I'm saying the stun is gone because at the top of the order, the Purians are just going to run. That's where the stuff is going to start happening, so you actually won't be stunned.
Yeah, as it's kind of going, before kind of the reality deletes, Brand's gonna just take out of his pocket kind of this holy water vial, just cock it open and just drink it.
As you drink it, the white will move over you. As it does,
I am dead before it hits me as a vampire.
oh, I love it. You've collapsed down and fall tumbling back into the white. Hector, you're currently being
Yes?
carried by Felix.
Mm-hmm. Is this my last words?
This is your last words.
I wish we could have made a difference. And he gives him a little salute.
Felix? Xander here?
Oh,
Yep.
I just realized I accidentally muted myself. Felix, being in this air elemental form, will just kind of like, with literally all of their body, just take a deep breath in and then out, as like, I'm assuming then reality would just sort of like suck the air that is them away.
And Loranius? Marty, you here?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I am here. Can I? Am I mic muted? Or can I be here? Hello?
What are your
We can hear
final
you.
words?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What are your final words, friend?
Oh, I'm gonna shit in the helmet.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice. I think you truly won. I think you're the one who truly
Yeah,
won.
honestly, they might think they've won by
Loud.
destroying reality,
It's
but no.
loud. It's bad.
Oh,
And for like a second before reality's gone, they smell it. The angels smell it.
It's they're not.
As you
No,
The
and
last thing they smell
It's like
before smell is
it's
gone.
like- it's 3 more colors than you thought possible.
Oh.
Yes.
as you
And that is
three,
my final word.
as you three disappear, and the helmet goes first, followed by you. The sword is gonna fling from your hand and stick into the ground. As we go to Snow,
Yeah. Cool. Nice. That's perfect. Snow's gonna fly. Can she like catch it as it's falling?
yeah, would you like to catch it like perfectly between your palms, like that little like?
Just in her other hand that's not carrying Chance.
Oh, yes.
As she looks around for the others too as she's doing this, but she's just gonna say, just for reassurance, as she's gonna chuck it into here, this void.
you chuck Justice into the void.
And then
You hear from a spiritual. That was my sword. I'm justice now. Sorry.
and then she's using the rest of her movement just to fly upwards to try to get away.
As you fly upwards, eventually you're no match for the speed of this regularity. As it wraps around you, takes you away. Is that you?
Yeah.
Then we go to Melinda and Severus.
Didn't didn't we have some sort of plan?
Mhm.
Now would be a good time to do it.
As he's holding on to you, he's going to say, "This is our only chance.
Then we
Are you
must
ready?"
take it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Alright, I just need to go look at something really quick. I'm going to be using a Nikos original. As he grabs onto you, you're going to watch his eyes begin to twist as time around the two of you stops. As it goes by both of you, you watch as this white envelops everything. You're blinded for a moment. Then your eyes open. He looks down at you and he looks side to side, kind of around in this empty void. And he just stares and doesn't say anything and looks at you.
She looked around too. She's not sure what to make of it either. She'll turn to him, and as there's a quiet moment, she'll eventually say, "Is this what comes after the end?"
He doesn't answer you. And for like amount of time that it feels like there's this void of conversation, it feels like days tick by.
I kind of want her to have a spark, but I gotta make it feel right. You know what? Here we'll go. I just need to describe it right. As the days tick on by, quote days, who knows, time's weird now.
Yeah.
Suddenly, it's not something she would have thought of normally in a day-to-day moment, but because she has what seems like an eternity, something almost seems to click as she distantly remembers an old friend of hers from back from Talon before the plague hit and she had to flee, and I can reveal it now, it's the finale, why not?
Yeah.
She remembers a friend she had before she got contracted with the plague, and the gnome helped her escape, and she went on this crazy adventure with her new companions. For this void, her friend was a painter, and a lot of people think painters paint on white canvases, but her friend was special because she would sometimes paint on black canvases because she said the colors stand out better in the dark. So this void doesn't have to be empty. If they have the power, they could fill it with whatever they wanted. And as she's thinking this, she realizes she actually just said her thoughts out loud because even the silence was starting to get to her. And as she's coming to this conclusion, getting ready to talk to Severus, she realizes she actually said all of that out loud to Severus.
As you say this out loud, before Severus can even speak, you see, standing next to you, a very confused Reggie, who has plane shifted back to a nothingness.
Reggie? You're still here?
I guess.
You did use plane shift, right?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure. Severus is gonna go, how did you survive?
Survive what?
This, as he's gonna point at this empty void.
Magic?
I don't understand.
Me neither. But I don't really understand anything. Haven't for the past year and a half. I won't expect things to start making sense for me either.
Melinda's gonna reach out to poke you to see if you're real.
Ow.
Yeah, Reggie goops a little bit in that spot.
Melinda will be both very curious and a little horrified as she slowly backs her finger away.
Severus is going to say, "You used magic to leave where we were?
I used magic to leave where I was, yeah?
Where did you go?"
Somewhere in hell or the abyss.
Hell.
Yeah.
Does that mean hell's still around?
Well, that was 6 seconds ago. I can't say now. I'm not there.
He may have come back just as everything jumping between. Oh my god. I need to think. Give me a couple minutes or decades or whatever it is here. You're all going to gain the benefits of a long rest, the three of you.
Woo!
Ooh, alright.
Oh, I think I lose. Do I still have the Hero's Feast HP?
The last 24 hours, not 8, so we should still have it.
Cool.
He's going to ponder for a little bit as the hours go by. Eventually, he's going to speak up and he's going to say, "I have an idea." We've taken some time to recharge a bit. I have access to higher magics. If I manage to put all my magic into one spell, I think we could go back to a certain moment in time and stop Ruki before any of this happens.
Like kill him when he's a baby?
Whenever we can get to him. It's not perfect magic, but if we stop him after he's defeated the angels and not before, it will be better. The angels left everyone alone for hundreds of years. I don't think they had interest in doing things on Earth anymore until they were threatened.
Question. Just because it's been we have so much time in between sessions, can I just get a refresher on what the deal with Ruki and the Angels are?
So Haskell Murik, or Kessel Rukim, as you guys knew him as Ruki, long time ago, he was angels were not great because they decided, oh, people just do too much chaotic stuff. Let's make sure that they are a little bit more controlled. So they just kind of took over. Ruki was like, I ain't like this idea. Him and his wife stood against the angels. She sacrificed herself essentially to help end all of most of the angel cities, and they used human magic, like people magic, so just anybody, to cut angels off from being able to make any more angels, and cutting off angels like infinite control magic, just being able to do a lot of what they wanted, and isolated them to their little heaven cities, any of them that weren't destroyed, and that's why he doesn't like them, is because they were, horrible people. He's lived through it all.
So Severus is suggesting we somehow go back in time to sometime in the past, after Ruki defeated the angels, but before he starts his collecting of the artifacts.
Yes.
To stop this whole mess from happening.
Yes, indeed.
If we stop his crusade of the artifacts, though, wouldn't that mean we never would have met? Wouldn't that create a contradiction, wouldn't it? If we go back in time to prevent that, create an act that ultimately prevents our meeting, but then,
And he's going
Wait,
to say,
it's more than just our meeting.
he's going to say, no, not exactly, Will. Still meet in an inn. Going to the places that we're heading. And that's enough for me, if it brings things back.
Melinda thinks for a moment as she's trying to think of the logic of this. At this point, back when Justice cast did his judgment and swapped her intelligence with charisma, her intelligence has actually improved quite a bit. It is no longer 10, it is now 16, because using ASIs to boost stat modifiers is underrated. So as she thinks of the logic of this, that they would all still meet at an inn, that she'd probably still meet Fallen Hector and his patron companion, and it's still not impossible that Antix would cause his patron to become her patron to cure her disease that she would still have. She's starting to see where Severus is going with this, essentially.
What of you? As he's gonna look at Reggie.
What do you mean, what of me?
Do you wish to help with this?
Help specifically, what, kill Ruki?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
We don't have to kill him. We just have to stop him from destroying the world.
All right. And how do we do that specifically? I get the whole travel to where or when he would be to stop him. But I mean, he's kind of powerful. And I'm not going to hurt him. So
We could just tell him what would happen if he goes through with his plan.
Isn't this what he wants, though?
I feel like his original intention was that the world would reset. A world without angels would be reborn from the ashes of the old world. But she'll throw her arms out, just with almost pointing with her taloned fiend hands at the nothingness around them. I don't exactly see a new world emerging from the ashes of the old. Do you?
Well, no, but I mean, I don't know. How do we do that even?
Here are
Like,
options.
how would we restart it? How does it get reset?
That's the point. I don't think it can be reset. I don't think Ricky realizes that. That if he destroys the world, there will be nothing after it.
Is that a bad thing, really? Feels like a neutral thing to me. Kind of a neutral end to a shitty world. I don't know.
You know, there are days when I thought the same as you. What is the point of anything if we all turn to dust in the end? But that's the curious thing about life. Life is just a moment, but what you do with that time, as short or long as it is, that is the point. Because something is better than nothing.
Is it, though? A lot of somethings have happened to me over the past year and a half. Majority of them have not been good. Majority of things I wish I could undo.
Nothing negates the good as well as the bad.
I'm going to say things maybe in a more eye-opening way. It is going to get very boring very quickly.
Yeah. That's fine, I guess. I don't know what you think who you think I am or what you think I care about. I mean, if there's nothing, yeah, it'll be boring. I've got a lot of stuff to do that I don't need other people for. Got a lot of things I can do.
Melinda will give you a look. Like,
I look back
Ru-
intensely.
what? What things? What? You'll actually see her go uncharacteristically distraught. What things? We are standing, floating, I don't know, in the middle of a... I can't swear. That was out of character. I can't swear, so I'll be nice. This gosh darn glorping void of emptiness, of nothingness. What do you have? You have the clothes on your back, you have whatever's in your bags, and I guess a body, but that will only get you so far.
If Melinda and I try to leave and go where we need to go, are you going to stop us?
I don't think I could, and I don't really care. So you can go and do whatever you want, but all I'm saying is that you're saving a world that's hopelessly lost, and that's fine. You can live with whatever little things you accomplish, but isn't that?
Jesus.
I mean, look, it's the grand scheme of things. This isn't a bad end for the world. It's just gone. It's not taken over by something evil. It's not taken over by angels or demons. Good or evil, however you would interpret it. It's just gone.
You're quite the nihilist, aren't you?
Well, I didn't always. I wasn't always one. It was until I started, running with this group that I became one.
Isn't there anything you care about?
Oh, God, yeah. I care about so many things. I got people I care about. So many. But, I mean, they're gone.
They don't have to be.
Right. My point is they'll be gone eventually.
Oh my god, that is...
They don't
And-
have to be gone right now. They weren't supposed to die yet. A lot of people weren't supposed to die yet. Life was not supposed to end.
I don't know where all this is supposed to and needs to kind of comes from. I don't know that this wasn't supposed to happen. I don't believe that there's a written law, a written timeline, a written way things are supposed to go. I think things happen. Things always happen. And like I said, I'm not going to stop you from trying things. Go back, do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to help. I have no reason to. Because the way I see it, this is as good of an end that I deserve. I don't need anything else. Everyone that I care about, they're gone, sure. It would only be, 100, 500, maybe 1,000 years until everything I care about would be gone anyways.
Goodbye, Reggie.
Yeah, good luck.
Melinda is still kind of seething, and she's thinking a lot of things she could say, but she and Severus have better things to do than argue with Reggie in the void. And if it works, then Reggie's not going to be in the void anymore anyway. But,
Severus is going to come up to you, and you're going to watch as he opens up from the small portal a book. He's going to hand it to you.
She'll take the book.
No, this is to Reggie.
Oh, my bad. My bad. She won't take the book away. My bad. I thought okay.
I'll raise my eyebrow quizzically and look at it. I mean, I'll take it.
He'll say something to do.
Thanks. Good luck.
On the front, it reads Book of Spells, pretty basically. And
Is
he's
this
going
what
to
I
say,
think it is?
He's going to say, take a look at page 326.
That's a lot of pages, alright. Flip, 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 flip. I'll get to the page he said. 356.
You see the page demiplane.
Neat.
Maybe something you can make for yourself.
Sure.
Goodbye. And he's going to
I give a quick salute and kind of stand there and just wait to see what they do.
He's going to walk over with that green blade that once again he pulls from your hands as he holds on to them, Melinda, and he's going to say, "You need to do as much as you can to hurt him as quickly as possible. Do you understand? I know Reggie wanted to do this the gentle way, but the only way to stop this man is by ending it."
If he's a mere mortal, this should be quick.
It should be indeed. Just do as much as you can, as quickly as you can.
Oh my gosh.
He's-
She's got... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like squeeing over here. It's okay.
He's going to take his blade from your hands. He's going to stab it down into this white ether. He's going to begin scraping his blade and chanting this dark rune, this dark speak, as he begins to cut through the fabric of reality itself. And you can see below you what looks like a small portion of grass. As the two of you plummet down to the ground, you see what looks like this large man, Ruki, looking through the doorway. He has what looks like in his hand a small saucer of milk, as you guys are currently in the town of Built.
Should whisper to Severus before we do anything. Let's make sure this is the right time.
You will see what looks like a black cat through the window walking up a staircase.
Wait, that's just a normal black cat, right?
Mm-mm. Maybe.
Felix.
Could be either.
Wait. So is this the town that we all met at the inn in?
This is the town of Built, yes.
Can I roll a perception check to see if that's Felix or not? Or no?
I mean, I can say right now you could heavily assume.
Okay. In that case, she sees Felix and she's like, okay, this is the right time. My first thought is to cast Fireball, but Felix is right there, he'll get hit.
No, he's upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Ruki's just looking at the two of you confused.
Wait a second. Wouldn't Felix just not get affected by it anyway?
Yeah, Felix wouldn't get hurt by it anyways. He's immune to fire.
Right.
As we're going to take you guys back to the OG map. Boop. Ruki's going to look at the two of you and he's going to say, "You both have a dark look in your eyes." He's going to pull his hammer down from his back and he's going to say, "So what are we going to be doing here?"
What? Did he just?
Well, they're large sized. I was just making them appropriate size.
Oh. Okay, I thought he grew.
No.
I'm debating if Melinda should say something or if she should give a look to Severus and nod. I'm really tempted to just cast Fireball right now and just but it'll cause chaos. Let me just check. Who are these people over here?
Those are dead people.
Cool.
Demons
They
just
don't
attacked this
matter.
town.
You know what? She'll look to Severus, give a nod, and let me just make sure. She'll take a step back because she doesn't want to get hit by her own fireball. And she'll just whisper under her breath for the fate of the world. And she'll... Let me just double check. I think fireball's 20-foot radius? Just checking something. Sorry.
You good?
This is one of those times I feel justified in just immediately casting Fireball when entering a new situation.
Go for it.
Let me just...
Afterwards, we're going to roll for initiative.
Yeah! Oh, this is basically almost like a surprise round. Ooh.
Pretty much, yeah, you're surprising him with this attack.
That should do it. Yeah, she's just gonna low-key just cast Fireball right there.
He gets a 7.
Oh, that's the dex
dex
save.
to the
That
dex save.
fails. That fails. I get to roll 86. And all these bodies just light up in
Are
flames.
you upcasting this?
Oh yeah, I should upcast this.
He did say
You're
do as
right.
much damage as you
Oh.
can.
I have to because I'm a warlock. I can't cast it as 3rd level. It's casting as 5th level.
Oh. Oh.
So it says a D6 for each slot level above 3rd. It's 8, 9, 10. That is 10d6. That's 40 damage. That's 40 fire damage.
Now we're gonna roll into the initiative order.
How do our cast spells factor into this?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm wondering that too. Is there another
We just
Melinda
heard a
chilling?
fireball explode outside.
Yeah.
You guys
We're not
want
gonna have like
to be your past selves? You can.
Oh
Sweet.
yeah,
We can add you
Melinda's
guys-
still in. Melinda's in full fiend form right now.
I wouldn't. I mean, I guess you could have Hector.
Were you guys level 1 when this campaign started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I thought we were level 3. We were
You guys were
lower.
level 3.
Were we?
Well, you guys were level 3. Because I,
Okay.
Yeah.
the only one I did level 1, I think, was Wild Space.
Because level 1 sucks.
Because a project I did level 3 start. This one I did level 3 start. Just because you guys were picking specific ideas, and I wanted to make sure you guys had access
Okay,
to like
I'll roll
the.
initiative.
Oh, I do not have Melinda's old level 3 stats.
We might have Hector's old sheet.
I still have her spells that I picked, but I don't remember what spell she leveled up in.
I don't actually roll into the initiative actually for the people that are waking up, the level 1ers. It's not gonna matter.
Oh, for level 1. That was long. So wait, am I old Hector? Like the original
Yes.
I'll roleplay. We can roleplay as her old characters. I
You
just
can
don't have the
roleplay as
mechanics.
them. Just don't roll for them because it's gonna be,
probably over.
yeah.
Nat 20. That's a 23.
You rolled it in the wrong chunk.
I did. Does it still count though?
Yeah, you still get a 23. At the end of your surprise round doesn't technically count as a turn, does it?
It does. No, a surprise round is basically it's a full round, but it's a status effect on certain people in the combat initiative. They count as surprise. So in the surprise status effect, they can't do anything. So technically, if we're doing surprise round, Severus can take his turn now too.
Severus is going to use his legendary action, because he's not in the surprise round, to teleport over next to you and behind this guy a little bit, as he's going to say, "Hurry,
Listen out, kid.
more."
Dude, I missed that.
He said, "Hurry, more."
Is it Linda's turn now?
It is your turn. You're top of the order.
Cool. I'll cast Fireball again.
Do it. It's okay if you hit your buddy here, because he doesn't care if he gets hurt. He'll even try to
That's right,
encourage you.
Dex save.
What?
That's a dex save from.
Yep. I sent it to Andrew again. Andrew.
Oh, me.
For some reason when I hold the certain numbers down, it bounces me to private chat.
Oh,
You got a 14.
14 fails. That is 31 fire damage.
As you do this 31 fire damage, you're going to watch as our friend here looks with an evil smile as he stands behind Reggie. Or not Reggie, sorry. Sorry, Reggie. As he stands behind Ruki, and he's going to, on his turn, correct?
Yeah, Melinda, that's the end of Melinda's turn.
He is going to whisper in his ear, and he's going to say, "Die." And you're going to watch as Ruki's heart stops. As our good boy here casts Power Word Kill. As Ruki falls to the ground. As he does, you two can watch as your bodies start falling apart as this little bit of white begins imaging over the two of you.
We really did just... We erased our meeting.
Yes, but at least now the artifacts will never be found. No one lives anymore to know it. It was nice meeting you, Seer.
You as well, Severus. No, wait a minute. Wouldn't it be cool if she figured out his true name right then and there? I feel like it's something... Severus?
Yeah, that's his true name. He's not a... He doesn't follow by the rules of the true name thing.
Melinda probably would have known that by now, but I did not.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
He's going to grab your hands, and he's going to pull you in for a tight hug.
She'll definitely hug back. She'll even, there'll be tears dripping down onto his back as she's full on crying now. Part of her doesn't want to disappear like this, but the logic, the reason that has guided her for so long is the strong voice. It says that this is the right way. She just saved the world from destruction.
As you're thinking these thoughts, he's just going to smile, and he's going to begin laughing a little bit as a sphere of blue energy is going to appear around the two of you. As instead of disappearing from this plane because you don't exist here anymore, he takes you to a demi-plane, which is just a field of grass, and you both sit. As this happens in this other area, we look back to this small building and build. We watch as an old angel, a devout drow, a particular cat, and a disgruntled halfling all walk up to this doorway, as well as a mage, an elf. As all of you look down and see this entire group of dead bodies headed by this one old man that spoke to you all the day before, as that's where we're going to end session.
So, we're not even in a proper epilogue?
Bran needs to make sure this guy stays alive. It's a poor innocent person. Bran's gonna take this body and run to the nearest reincarnation cleric to fix this. This innocent man just died. This innocent man just died.
Severus shows up again.
We got a team back.
Severus shows up again. Yeah, Severus shows up and kills Bran.
I see a deck of
We need to
cards
make
pop
sure
up.
he's safe.
I draw them all.
Wait, we can't go to this town. That's where my mom lives.
I don't even know if our team's gonna
Would
stay
Reggie help me We
to-
saved
probably
this guy. We
won't.
just need to make sure he gets back up. We just need to get him to a good place. Good doctor.
Oh no, there's
A
vampires
fifth
here.
level.
Oh wait, they're
Look at all
cool.
these cool cards. I'm gonna draw every single one of them.
Nico
Oh,
draws,
just all,
Nico draws an
all the
entire deck of
count
mini
here.
things.
Yeah, look at this.
Snow never gets
What?
born.
You're my dad?
Yeah.
Snow never exists.
I don't know how to.
Well, the
feel
snow might
about
exist
this.
because all Hector has to do is do anything dumm, and then Justice will show up and go, "Fool! Here's my child. You're judged."
Wait, they made Angel.
That's something I'm gonna have to deal
An angel
with
made an angel.
myself.
They
Yeah.
birthed
I'm
out.
just worried. How's Melinda going to deal with her plague now? Like, I had ideas before she met Severus, but, like, there's also a chance she'll just die
No,
and
you're just-
spread the plague.
You just become paladin, Melinda.
Oh, yeah! I guess she almost did that. She was almost desperate enough to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take a level in Paladin.
Instead of going Warlock, she goes Paladin.
Let's
Maybe
get
my plotline with Dusk will start.
a yeah.
Finally.
I mean, and also it'd be interesting if Paladin Hector even happens here.
What happened to Larry?
Larinus? Oh, your entire city and population got decimated, and there was never any reclamation for it. And now you spend the rest of your days being a lord with no home.
Wow.
You
There's
don't.
still a plague,
I don't know.
and hell's gonna
It's
still
actually somewhat depressing.
invade.
Oh,
Actually, yeah.
This was a
Yeah.
very
Actually, wait.
depressing ending.
Actually,
Yes.
the world ends when hell invades because we're like not gonna.
Yeah,
stop
the
it.
end times
Yeah.
that Brand keeps talking about. There's a plague
It-
still.
It's very
Yeah,
I
much
imagine.
a,
I mean, I
what is it?
imagine Larenaeus could eventually become a demon.
It's very much a
that.
thing of like, what is it? I'm Raven, and I'm just like trying to hold back Trigon,
Man.
and then it's just like, oh well, I guess he's back now.
I think we
Yup.
got the bad ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did Reggie fucking say in that white space? At least this way it's neutral.
I like Hector is never gonna be like.
This is why we had to collect. We had to 100% complete Baskavier and collect all the
Oh my
cheeses
God.
and all
Oh,
the.
you're right. We didn't do
Oh,
all
we
the
And
unlocked
get all the
secret
secret
ending.
rooms.
Yeah.
It happened when we verged off the Dusk Path in that big city when you guys got kicked out. That's when the bad ending started happening. That's where everything.
No, we just didn't have enough assets.
Mm.
When you
Or-
guys started fighting people in an inn in a city that didn't exist. That's.
Wow.
That was. I mean, we were gonna fight
Okay.
them no matter what, because they were gonna fight
I was
us.
gonna say they fought us. They did the first action
Yeah,
against
there was
us.
no way
That
to
was our
actually
fault.
stop.
See, you guys
Just
didn't
get in
follow
and
a
kill.
Twilight. You guys didn't follow a
And Brand
Twilight.
didn't fight.
Oh,
Brand
you
didn't fight.
You didn't.
I just still got exiled.
To put this in perspective, this is like doing the destroy ending in Mass Effect 3 when you don't have enough assets.
You know, it occurs to me, really all that happened is our hook changes. Instead of Rookie coming in saying, hey, I got a quest for you all, it turns into, we're all suddenly, like, roped into this mystery of what the hell just happened to this random dude?
I mean,
like,
I
they
guess
just-
maybe we could still save the world, but it would have to be very different.
I don't think Reggie. I don't know. I'm a
Maybe
bard.
it might not, but
Did
Hector,
you see it? Did you see what I
Hector
put in
is
the
all
chat?
about saving the
I have no
world.
strong
I'm-
feelings.
I'm all
What makes a
about
man
father.
neutral?
What turns a man
And
so
I
neutral?
love that quote. I'm so glad you know that. That's one of my
Let me see this, let me
favorite
see
quotes
this.
in the world. What turns a man neutral?
That's good.
I have no strong feelings.
Strong feelings one way or the other.
If I
Yeah,
remember correctly, that
Good.
character was voiced by Leonard Nimoy. The I have no strong feelings.
That's fun.
Can I get a PP boy goodbye for the stream? Is the last one?
Yeah.
As PP Boy says,
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so fucking sorry,
Uh,
Andrew. Marty, never do that again.
as
You are not the PP boy.
as PP Boy says, sometimes